Come hunt for antiques and vintage items with me. The first really cool thing I found was this record player console table. It wasn't for sale, but the lady that bought it got it for $200 at an estate sale, and it works. I'm obsessed with quirky salt and pepper shakers, and the antique store has so many fun finds. Honestly, for me, the weirder the better. I just love strolling around and seeing all of the things that people used to use. You can find real mason jars here, teapots. Cast iron is a huge thing you can find here. Instead of a vintage inspired fan, you can get a real one here that works. And they have things from every era. They have the early 2000s Tuscan, all the way back to probably the 20s. This picture was one of my favorite finds. I found some glass fruit. I also found a glass slipper. I love to think about the stories behind each item, especially the older ones. You never know. First thing that I got for myself is this Japanese napkin holder. I thought this was adorable. I'm obsessed. I love reading through the cookbooks that they have. You can sift through old Betty Crocker books and Better Homes and Gardens. More salt and pepper shakers. Like I said, the weirder the better, because clearly it was a thing to have fun salt and pepper shakers. So when did that go away? Okay, Ronald, you need to leave the store. Look how fun, colorful, and whimsical all of this stuff is. Let's bring that aesthetic back. They also have limited edition Barbies here, and they have a record section. But seriously, bring back collecting things. Bring back color. I collect these Budweiser Steins. I don't even drink beer, but I love horses, and I love the Budweiser horses, and they made a bunch of Steins, and they're collectibles. So today I found one from 1989 that I do not have. Honey, this wrench looks like it will give you tetanus. Then I found more cookbooks. This one's from 1992, I believe. And here's a mac and cheese recipe. Screenshot. Warning, it's crunchy. Another thing I love at the antique store is that they have real stained glass, and they have such unique items. They don't make stuff like this anymore. Seashell tongs. They have an entire section, entire room for Pyrex alone. And they have an ancient Labubu. This is Labubu's grandpa. Finally, I got myself a stained glass lighthouse that does light up with a tea candle. It reminds me of a lighthouse that my husband and I climbed. It's from 1994 and only 10,000 were made.